Hi, I'm Maggie Lakowski of Maggie Moon Tarot, and it's good to be with you today. And here are the astrology and tarot vibes for the week. And at the beginning of our week, on Monday, the sun moves into Virgo. So happy birthday, Virgo. It's your time to shine. You bless us with your dedication to service, attention to detail. You bring us a focus on health and well-being. Your ruling planet is Mercury, which gives you the information to get the job done. And you encourage us to be the best we can be. And on the same day, Mercury conjuncts Jupiter in Virgo. A lovely time to get your message heard. And if there's facts that we're seeking, they come easily today. And a wonderful day to travel, sign contracts, give a talk, and to have negotiations be in our favor. And later in the day, there is an Earth trine between the Virgo Sun and the Taurus Moon. And that lends grace to the simple and small things that we do in our daily rounds, which can produce successful outcomes. So what a fabulous day to start the week. And then midweek, Mars conjuncts Saturn and squares Neptune. So we may need to put on our helmets and headphones, as it's been described as Mars is going full speed ahead. At the same time, Saturn is putting on his brakes. Well, all this is happening in Sagittarius, which rules travel, sometimes foreign travel, education, and religion. Virgo can help turn this energy down a notch, as she is our humanitarian and can send us aid. And then on Friday, Neptune enters the dance and squares Mars and Saturn. So keep things under the radar and chill. Call on Virgo to work her charm. And we have a stellar weekend coming up. And both conjunctions take place in their final degrees in Virgo. So we see endings, but also they open doors to new beginnings. So blessings abound. And Saturday, Venus conjuncts Jupiter. So it's all about beauty, art, health, and also making that special date. This is one of those sparkly days, a great day for shopping, for items other than electronics, because we're getting close to Mercury's retrograde. So save those receipts just in case a return is necessary. And then on Sunday, Mercury joins Venus and Virgo, a charming day which ends the week with a lovely energy and smooths over the bump-ups from the Mars-Saturn-Neptune mashup. So this gives us extra energy we need before our Mercury retrograde in the coming week, along with eclipse season in September. And this week I'm reading with the Smith-Waite Centennial Tarot by U.S. Games. And this is really a lovely boxed set. And inside it comes with the cards and a book. It's a part of the Pamela Coleman Smith commemorative set, which also includes not only the deck and a bag that comes with it, but the book and the artwork, the times of Pamela Coleman Smith, also known as Pixie, the artist of the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and the companion book written by Stuart R. Kaplan. And there's postcards and Pamela Coleman Smith's art and some of the prints. And also, you know, her deck, what I love about this deck is, and this set, is it celebrates the anniversary of her deck, and it was published first in 1909. And these cards have a beautiful blending of pastel coloring to them. It's a truly beautiful deck to read with. So let's get started and see what's coming out this week for us. So at the beginning of the week, the Six of Pentacles comes out. And this is kindness being shown, gifts and repayments. It reminds me of a friend on Facebook last week mentioning an act of kindness, paying it forward for the next person in line for their purchase. And the man, a merchant with scales, giving out coins. And for me, this appears that he's trying to balance out the scales. And to paraphrase Luke in the Bible, to much who is given, much will be required. And that's the beautiful thing about prosperity and abundance, is we're able to share what we have with others. It may not just be through money, but it can, but with our time and other resources. It's not only the act of kindness, but how it raises the vibration of everyone, the giver and the receiver, and often when it's noticed by another. Through our hero's journey through life, we may be the giver and receiver. And I remember when my mother and I would catch the bus to go into Washington, D.C., and she would always put a little extra in her purse in case we ran into someone in need. And she would say, "Remember, Margaret, but for the grace of God, there go I." It speaks to our better angels. And since it's Virgo season, what better card than that of giving, being in service, and noticing the small things that can make life magical. And then midweek, the Tower comes out. And it's interesting because it's at the same time of that Mars-Saturn clash. And this card's astrological association is Mars. It's key card 16, and 16 is a karmic number, challenges, restlessness, and change, which can bring some deep spiritual change and movement. Shakeups are not expected and not often welcome, but they visit each of us on our dreamer's journey in life. And during this time, it's our friends and family that can make the difference and support us unconditionally without judgment. Even though it's a major arcana card and can be a big thing, it also can foretell a smaller change that comes into our life. For some shakeups are reinvention points for us. We're coming close to the end of our year, just 4 months to go. And there are things that needs to be released in this 9 universal year in numerology. So we're coming to the end of our 9-year cycle. And for the new opportunities to open up for us in 2007, a 1 universal year in numerology, our magician year. So keep the faith and hope alive. Ask for help and hold those we love a little bit closer. And then at the end of the week, the Empress comes out. And she takes us into the weekend. She has a sign of Venus on her shield, whose that's her astrological correspondence. And she sits on her woodland throne in a lush and fertile environment. The 12 stars in her tiara, her crown. Regina, Queen of the Heavens. And that can be us, the Queen in our own lives. She can represent pregnancy, harvest, abundance, and that goddess energy. She's our great Earth Mother, Gaia, and can help us transcend challenging times. Everything she needs is here at our fingertips, and so it is with us. We can, into this life, create, give birth to new ideas, and bring in the prosperity we desire. Just look around in nature. Things are being created in each second. For each of us can be nurturers in the natural world, but also in our own life. She is here this week to remind us of our amazing talents and gifts. Anything you give your attention to will become your truth. And that's by Esther Hicks from Ask and It Is Given. And for our blessing card this week, the Knight of Cups comes out. And that's go on a quest of the heart for your passion. For your heart is free. Be brave and follow your longings. And that, my friends, are the vibes for the week. I want to thank you for stopping by, and I invite you to click on the like and subscribe buttons if you've enjoyed this video, and share with your friends. I've also included a link in the About section of the video for this Smith-Waite Centennial Tarot published by U.S. Game Systems. And I've included a link to my website, MaggieMoonTarot.com, in case you'd like to contact me or schedule a session. And you can subscribe to my blog on my website, which includes my weekly videos. So, until we meet again next week, laugh often, love much, create your own happiness, believe in miracles and magic, be kind, support each other. Namaste.